Ever fancied yourself a bit of a villain? No, not the forget to tip the barista kind of evil. I'm talking about building a dungeon to torture heroes for fun kind of bad. Well, dust off that malevolent laugh, because Dungeon Keeper from 1997 is the twisted fantasy game you didn't know you needed in your life. Imagine being the architect of your very own dungeon. Except, every architectural decision you make is about how to best torment the heroes of the realm. I am talking about getting back at all those good doers like elves, wizards, holy priests, knights, and so much more. Dungeon Keeper flips the classic hero-villain script and puts you in the driver's seat to make your very own dungeon. Your job? Build a lair that invites all the demons and evil spawn you can think of, so they in turn can do your bidding and wreak havoc on the heroes of the realm that will be visiting you in order to stomp you out. So make sure your dungeon is full of dark corridors, traps, and creatures so ugly not even a mother could love it. And let's not forget the all-important payday, because even minions have bills to pay, apparently. Meet your minions. From the flatulent bile demons to the king-positive dark mistresses, you have your hellhounds, big bugs, dragons, and much, much more. It's like managing the world's most dysfunctional office, only everyone is a monster and HR is a torture chamber. Not exactly Forbes' best workplace, unless of course you're into that sort of thing. Or witness the ultimate betrayal as your top minion, the Horned Reaper, throws a tantrum because, surprise surprise, he is a diva who needs constant attention. A fun thing is that you can take control of your minions by possessing them and looking at your dungeon through their eyes. So if you possess a fly, you will see like a fly, or possess a hell dog and you won't see color. The game has all these small amazing details and it just oozes atmosphere. With its charming monster design and amazing sound, it's just such a joy to behold. What is very different about this game compared to a traditional RTS is that you don't directly control your minions. They have their own behavior which you can influence, but if you leave them alone, they will find stuff to do in your dungeon. It's a very different approach, so when there is combat to do, you just drop them off and they take care of the rest. You can get involved with spells if you wish, but in general, it's one giant mosh pit until one faction wins. And for a real spectacle, cast the Armageddon spell. It teleports all your minions to your dungeon heart for instant mayhem. Pure chaos, I love it. As a kid, when I played this game, I would max out every level and build dungeons as big as the game would allow me. And then, when there was no more room left, I would possess a few minions and walk around my very own dungeons. A cool extra is that if you explore each level enough, you will find secret boxes that can do all kinds of stuff. But the one to watch out for is the transfer creature box. This will allow you to select one of your creatures and transport it to the next level, making that level a lot easier. Especially if you find the Lord of the Land and capture him, and well, let's keep it YouTube friendly and say we convert him to our way of thinking by knocking some sense into him and the rest of his party. And then, when we train him up to level 10, the maximum level, transfer him over for a big advantage. And speaking of converting, this game has a dark sense of humor. And they put some effort into the animations here, as most creatures have their own conversion animation. Pretty dark, I know, but the game is so over the top, I really can't take all this serious. I mean, the land this all takes place in is called Eversmile. And the style is so over the top. But besides that, I don't think any AAA studio would dare to make such a game that will allow you to be this evil. It's a game as much about strategy as it is about slapping some sense into your minions. And with updates still being made by fans today. With KeeperFx, you can play the game with ease on modern systems, with some quality of life improvements and brand new campaigns. Like this one, where you can play a good guy campaign that takes place after you are done with the main game and have transformed the Land of Eversmile into a much nicer place to live for your demons. So if you are ready to embrace your inner Dark Lord or just need an outlet for your pent-up managerial frustrations, Dungeon Keeper awaits. Dive into the dungeon building, hero thwarting, minion slapping madness that is this cult classic. because let's face it, sometimes it's good to be bad. Love this dive into the dark side? Then hit that button like it's payday in your dungeon and subscribe for more gaming gold. And remember, keep those minions in line, or at least try to. Until next time.